Hey and welcome to a Yin restorative class. And I taught a Yin restorative class yesterday as well. But I just looked in the group and I saw that, you know, that's needed. There's lots of dynamic classes, so we need to balance it a little bit out with Yin restorative. And also, personally, I really need it. But the playlist is the same as yesterday, Nurturing Flame, and you can easily, they don't, you know, the theme is the same, but you can easily do this one and not the other, and you know, um, they're not a clingy partnership class or classes. You can take them independently. Find your playlist. It's called Nurturing Flame. It's in the group, and if you're watching this on a different channel, you find my name, Leika Mark Noppenau, on Spotify. Search Nurturing Flame, and then you find that playlist. We start with the song called Warming the Soul. Warming the Soul. 1, 2, 3. Find a comfortable seat. You may want a bolster and blocks, blankets, pillows. Find wherever you need for a sweet and delightful Yin restorative class. Take a deep breath, sigh out loud. One more time. Arrive in your here and now. Smell where you are at. And you feel free to move your head and really sniff in. It's a way to arrive, it's a way to locate yourself. It's a way to enter the present state, this very moment. So actively engaging your smelling sense. Also, if you can't smell, my smelling sense is not what it used to. And in this class, we're tuning into the fire element in us in traditional Chinese medicine. And the fire element rules the heart organ, the heart chakra, the small intestines, and the Hara chakra. The yin energy and meridian line is connected to the heart organ, And the yang meridian line is connected to the small intestines, both represented by fire. So take a moment and feel that. Reflect on that. And take one hand on your small intestines, lower belly beneath the navel, and take the other hand on your back. And so you have the small intestines below the navel, lower belly, and your hand on the back side. Ask to create connection between your hands. And we'll three times into our lower belly, into the small intestines, and ask our small intestines to connect to our hands on both sides. Vibrate, move into our hands. Deep inhale. And release your hands down into your lap. Put one hand on top of your heart chakra in the middle of your chest. So we will connect both to the heart organ and the heart chakra. You take your backhand and see if you can get it onto the back side of your heart. You may want to change and see which hand is best. And if you can't, it's fine. You can also just tap it just to kind of have a feeling of where it is, the back side of your heart. Or just have it there for a little while. If I turn my outside hand to my back, it's easier for me, and that's fine. And see if you can connect hand to hand, or hand to your imaginary hand. And then we om 3 times into our heart chakra and heart organ to create connection, and also to get the area to vibrate from the front to the back, to the back, to the front, to the front, to the back. So in that whole area, take a deep breath. Release the arms down. Hand to your hand. Anjali Mudra at your heart center. May we all create flow, connection, and communication. A healthy, balanced fire energy in us. Slowly open up your eyes. Namaste. And come down to sit. You can sit on a block or directly on your mat. You can sit cross-legged or one foot in front of foot. It's up to you. But try to sit with your feet in front of you. and hands together at your heart center. So we begin. Inhale, arms up, and exhale, arms to the side. Just like swimming in the ocean. Inhale from your heart up, and exhale, fingers to the side. Inhale, arms up, and exhale to your side. Own pace. Shoulder blades together. When you open up your arms to the side, a little bit of activation on the back side of your heart. And then the other way around. Inhale, arms up to the side. Exhale, hands together along your middle. Inhale, arms out to the side and up. Exhale, hands together and down. One last time. Now we're going to tip forward. Take your arms behind your back. Arms behind your back. And one hand on top of the other. So I'm just going to, and I'm going to sit here on the mat without a block. So one hand on top of the other. You walk in as close as you can to the elbows, as far in as possible for you today. What's possible? Inhale, lift up your chest. Open up your heart. Put your shoulders back. And just breathe. Here a couple of times. See if it opens up a little bit more. And exhale, tip forward and down. And you can let your head arrive on a bolster or several blocks if you can't tip forward very much. Allow the back side of your sacrum to open up. Try to relax your bum. And slowly roll up. Close your arms, let go, drop your arms down. And I need to come up higher to sit again. Change your legs. Take the other foot, the other leg in front. Hands to your heart and we swim. Inhale, arms up and exhale down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms to the side, fingers to the side, open up. Own pace. And then the other way around. Inhale, arms up to the side. Exhale, hands down together in your middle. Inhale, arms out to the side, fingers to the side. Exhale, hands together and down. Inhale, out and up. Exhale, hands down. Close your eyes and enjoy it. Enjoy this sweet flow. And you can even pretend that you're in the ocean. Your arms are floating in water to make it even more delicious. Well, where you are now, you are bathing in air. Air that's full of fragrances, smells, oxygen. One last time. And take your hands. I'm sitting on the mat, moving my block, maybe you too. Take your arms behind you and the other hand on top. Walk in as close as you can to your elbows. Roll your shoulders back and down. Lift your heart up. Just breathe here a couple of times. Allow your lungs to expand under your chest. Feel how when you inhale, you inflate your lungs, they go to the side and then upwards. Expanding all the way under your collarbones, creating so much room in your chest. And the dance and the collaboration between your lungs and heart creates room for your heart, opens up your heart chakra, gives love, so much love to the heart organ. So enjoy your inhale. And then exhale, tip forward, and you may want to have blocks in front of you so your head arrives on block. Relax your bum. Let your sacrum open up. One last deep breath. And come up. You can extend your legs here. Lift up the muscles in your seat. And here I recommend that you have something under your knees. So because I'm sitting outside, the earth is going down, so I'm just jumping forward, and I get support under my knees, but put blocks and blankets under your knees so you have support. Relax your legs. Take your chin in through your chest. And we're just gonna roll down. And it's fine that you drop behind your sits bones here. It's totally fine. Take your chin in and slowly roll down. And just keep your chin in, so let the chin be what's the only active ingredient and the only thing that you have to focus on is the chin in. Keep getting it closer, and that might just be enough. You'll feel it down your spine somewhere, maybe lots of places. We're going beneath the muscles, so relax your legs, relax your arms. Allow yourself to collapse down and only take the chin in. We are now stretching the tubes around the nervous system, going deep, deep, deep into the connective tissue and fascia. And if you get nauseous, it's normal. That means you are actually close to your nervous system, and that's fine. It's good. Relax your small intestines, your belly. 2 more deep inhales. This is also affecting the length of your gut tube. And slowly come up, down. Inhale, lengthen up. And allow yourself to be a little woozy, foggy, and that's normal. Ooh. Okay, so now feet together, we're gonna go into butterfly, and I don't do that a lot. So your feet together, you can sit on a block here. That's awesome. You can sit on a blanket or a pillow as well. Come up a little bit higher. But butterfly is feet together and as close to your groin as possible. So as close into your groin. And you'll open up your feet if they can. They're like a book that opens up. And just tip a little bit first here. And some of you may want to shake. Then do that. I like the tipping. That's my thing. In this pose anyway. Here you can have blocks under your legs. That's also very normal and nice for support. You build up. Super good to sit like that. Hands behind you. Inhale, lift up your chest and your shoulder blades to go together. So really get that. The shoulders back and down. Look up. So it's a back bend. Lengthening the front. Support in the back. Lift up your heart to the sky. Shoulder blades together. And then you walk forward. And here, it can be nice with the bolster. So you have your head on the bolster. Maybe on top of your feet all the way to your tummy and lie down. You can use blocks on top of your bolster and beneath it as well. So we're lying here for 3 minutes. So you find your equipment and what you need here. 2 more deep breaths. And slowly come up. Ooh. And find your way onto all fours. Oh my god. Oh, I felt that one. So you find your way up onto all fours. And here, you may want to go to downward dog to just stretch the legs out. And if downward dog is not for you, you can take and stretch out one leg at a time with the toes into the mat to open up that back side of your knee there that's been bent for a while now. So you do what you need to do. Give some love to the back side of your legs. Four more breaths. And then we all meet and tabletop on all fours. And you can start to wave your back. Roll your back. In a rolling cat-cow. So move your spine. Loosen up your spine. Take one hand now on your lower belly, on your intestines, and kind of have a little bit of a belly dance here as you wave, as you move your spine in undulations. It's like a snake-like movement, trying to come back to the organic movement. And you can change your hand, take the other hand on your belly, on your intestines, and just play a little bit with the belly dancing, lifting up, rolling, circling, dropping your belly down and lifting it up again. Good. And now we're gonna roll forward and lie on the tummy. So come into your Sphinx. Place your elbows under your shoulders. Hands straight forward. Fingers not together but open. So just like a Sphinx in Egypt. You have a square in between. And then drop the work a little bit here on your shoulders, up and down in your shoulders here. So you can feel that they move, that they are movable. And then push the mat away. Now the small intestines that you just played with, the lower belly, lift them up a little bit and move forward. So it's slightly active here. So lift up your lower belly and feel the pose when your belly is lifted up. And your arms are pushing the mat away, so there's no collapse in the neck. Look forward. Don't look down, look a little bit up. And then drop the belly and notice what's happening when you drop the belly. And just stay with it, just a couple of breaths with your belly dropped. And then you lift up a little bit, maybe not as much as before, or maybe as much as before. So you lift the small intestines in. Some of you can play with seal here. Seal, it's a little bit deeper back bend where you lift up your elbows and you just have your arms and hands, or you have your hands in the mat. Keep your small intestine slightly in. And your shoulders are always away from your ears. They're dropped down. Look up so you find that spot, that right spot where you can feel something. But it's a healthy boundary. And anytime you can come down on your elbows if you feel that your lower back had enough. Maybe you just need to engage your intestines a little bit more. Keep your heart open. Keep your throat as if you have sun shining on it open. And neck is still long, so no collapsing in the neck. Four more breaths. Good. And now you take your right arm under your chest. So you take your right arm under your chest to the side. And I have to keep my phone close by so I can keep track on the time. So you take the right arm under and then the left arm crossing over. So your fingers are to the side, outside your mat. So you cross over, you slide over. So you're lying in a cross under your boobs, under your chest. And some of you may want a block in front of you so you can put your head on that. So you slide out, slide out. And then you take your toes into your mat and exhale, push over. So you push your body over your arms. Go a little bit deeper. So it's lifting up the knees and pushing over. And then dropping the head onto that block. Go on the mat. And some of you feel a lot, and some of you don't feel so much, and it's very subtle, very, very subtle. You can just feel something is going on inside your something. It's more like an energy, or it can feel like a tingly sensation in your arms and fingers, or it starts to spin inside your palm. This is fine. This is all good. Two more breaths. Slowly come up. Move the way you need to move. And then we get ready to the other side. So you take if you need to lie a little bit on your back here, you can do that. If you need to massage your shoulder with some circles, or move your wrists a little bit, you can do that. Just take your time. I'm just going to show you how to get into the left side, and you follow suit when you're ready. So left side under your chest, to the side, cross over with the right, slide out, slide out, slide out. Toes down into the mat, and then tip forward over your arms. Maybe arrive on that block. Two more deep breaths. And come out of it your way. It's really hot here. Okay. If you have a bolster, use that now. The shade is coming now, which is good for me. Okay, so if you have a bolster, you use that now. If you don't have a bolster, you lie down in your universal stretch. Universal stretch, lying on your back. Bend one knee. Roll over so it's a spine twist. Supine spine twist. Just open, arms to the side. If you have a bolster, find your bolster. 2 blocks or more. And one block is for your head, and the other one is for your arm, one of your arms. So this is a good place to have 3 blocks. So you jump to the edge of your bolster, so the edge of your mat, the edge of your bolster, and you put your chest down. So you put your right lung, the right rib down. If you have boobs, it's your right boob down on it. Put your arm to the side, straight to the side, palms up. Your knees are bent. It doesn't really matter if it's like 90 degrees or 75 or whatever, but your knees are bent, your hips are bent, your legs are on top of each other. Some of you want pillows between, or blankets between your legs here. That's fine. Now you have one block ready for your head here. And you lie on top of it. You're really lying on top of that bolster to the edge. You take the other one block in your hand, drop your head down onto that block that's ready for your head, and then circle it just like universal stretch. Just circle that arm and let that arm arrive on the opposite side, and put your arm on that block. So it's basically a universal stretch, but you're lying on a bolster, which makes it even more effective. And the block that's under your head can be flat, medium, or up high. You can put your head high on it. So there's options. You need to play with it. Try to have your nose either straight to the sky or opposite your bent legs. Three minutes here. Breathe into your chest. Allow your chest to open up. You can feel like it's cracking open, or all of a sudden it cracks open. It's fine. Trust it. Let it go. Inhale deep. Exhale. Surrender. Let it go and surrender down. Two more deep breaths. And use your feet. Slowly. Use your arms. Support yourself. Ooh. Roll onto your back on the bolster. And move here as you please. And then we get ready to the other side. And here you just roll over on the bolster to the other side. Ooh, might crack and everything. Come to the edge of your mat, bend your knees, put your legs on top of each other. Put your boob on the bolster. Put your ribs, the left lung on the bolster, and let your arm rest on top of, rest freely on the mat, the grass, the floor. One block under your head, one block in your hand on the right arm, the one that's in the air, the one that's free. Put a block in there. And just like universal stretch, you swing that arm above you, you can look at it and let it arrive opposite you, so your arm is free, it's not on the bolster. Put your arm on that block and adjust the block under your head. It can take time to just arrive. Find what you need here. Where should your head go? Do you need to come up higher on this side? You need pillows between your legs here. What do you need? Breathe into your chest. And let oxygen float into your shoulders. If you support yourself more, can you relax your shoulders and your arms more? If you put a pillow, an extra pillow somewhere, does that allow your heart to open up, crack open more? Two more deep breaths here. And slowly with your feet, find your middle and move as you please. And light 5 minutes to this music, to this last song. 5 minutes in your savasana into bolsters under your knees here. I'm gonna say goodbye and leave that savasana up to you. But come back to your small intestines. You can Om 3 times into your belly, Om 3 times into your heart. And then just let it go and enjoy 5 minutes of rest. Namaste.